What's good, collective? How is everybody doing? It's your girl. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl. One more again with your girl, all right? Okay, so this is what I have in the energies, all right? Someone is a very gifted high priestess, all right? Someone's a very gifted high priestess. Someone's a very gifted divine feminine energy, all right? This reading is going to concern the divine feminine. They clarified that on the pre-shuffle. All right. So, whoever you are, you're gifted high priestess. Okay. I don't know what kind of work you do or what's taking place in your life, but there is some good news that you have been experiencing. Okay. So, someone in your friend circle, family circle, co-worker, lover, ex-lovers, someone in a community is getting news that you are experiencing something very bountiful, very abundant. They are getting wind of great news, something taking place for you that they have word of, all right? This could be absolutely someone in your family because the family card came out on the pre-shuffle, okay? So, this individual is actually sitting in the energy of having deep animosity towards you, okay? Deep animosity. So they're angry, and I think they're angry because of this great news. I think they're angry because of you being a gifted high priestess. Your spiritual gifts, your divine gifts could be bringing in some blessings for you. You could be receiving some resources, tangibles, finances, whatever the case may be. There's something good happening for you. I'm feeling heavily that spirit is saying that someone in the collective, a high priestess, your gifts are making room for you. All right. Your gifts are making room for you. Now, this person who could be in your family dynamic more than likely are, seeing as how family came out, but this could also be someone that you deem to be like family. Okay. Take it how it reverberates. However, this individual plans with all this animosity sitting on their chest. They plan to come towards you in a friendly demeanor, in a friendly energy, okay? They come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. Seeing you is a priority for me. I want to make plans with you. So this person plans to come towards you in a very friendly, supportive energy, a warm, good energy, like they have good intentions for you. So they want to vent about something, okay? They want to compare notes. I don't know what that means. But they want to vent about something and they feel like they need a good listener. Okay, someone who is a good listener. I have a lot to say about a situation. So they could be going through something right now and they need a good listener. They think that you and them are on the same frequency. At least this is how they want to present themselves. All right, they want to present themselves that way. The truth of the matter is, whatever is happening good for you, whatever room, opportunities, abundance, receivings, okay, that you are getting because you are, doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, and looking good doing it, third eye open and everything, and you see clearly, you know what's going on. This person is actually in a state of desperation. Okay. They may want to come vent about this. Maybe they feel like you're in a state of desperation. I'm not picking that up at all. Okay. I'm not picking that up at all. But they're desperate for a loan. It's always about some goddamn money, ain't it? They're desperate for a loan. I'm in need of financial assistance. Spirit is saying this person is actually very apathetic. This also could be you. Okay, because I see somebody in the collective high priestess is going to basically say, deuces. Whatever you got going on, we're not on the same wavelength. Okay, I'm not desperate. I'm not in any desperation, and you're not going to really entertain this request for a small favor. Okay. You may already know this. Ooh, look, we got secret, y'all. You may, because if you're a high priestess, you may already know that there's somebody in your energy that wants to come towards you, possibly to pretend to be empathetic, right? And they want to vent, they want to talk about their woes, they feel maybe that y'all share something in common. They may see themselves as a high priestess as well, or a high priest if this is a male that wants to come towards a divine feminine. But yeah, you may already have secret knowledge and a perspective on what's going on with this individual, what is really taking place behind the smoke and mirrors, right? We're gonna get into this energy and see what it is spirit wants you to know, why they brought it up. All right, take it how it reverberates, apply the parts that confirm for you, and leave the rest. All right. All right, spirit, let's get into it. Tell us some more. Trust it. So we have 22, we have 4, we have stability, we have growth, we have foundation here. Mature woman. Okay. So you this could be this individual in your circle of influence, or someone you have knowledge of. Circle of influence may be too deep because this person may not have no fucking influence, right? But what I'm saying is somebody that you know may see you as a trusted source, a trusted empress energy that they can come towards. All right, this could also be someone that in the past you or present that you trust. Okay, who could be older than you, doesn't have to be. Um, I'm feeling like this is your energy though. We have behind the veil. Okay. And we have a priest here. So this absolutely could be a masculine who thinks that you're on the same wavelength. Okay. But we have a karmic feminine here. So this could be a karmic feminine who also thinks that they are a high priestess. Okay. Take how it reverberates. They think that they can see behind the veil. They may want to come present themselves as that to you. So they may want to come mirror you in order to give the air of commonality, the air of friendliness, whatever that is. Tell us some more. Unexpected money. Okay. This is clarifying. Well, it's not really clarifying, but I have it on the same row with the community and great news, right? So this could be someone who is older than you, who is more of a mature woman in your family, in your past, someone that who trusts that you're about to receive some finances, or they know that you have received something. Tell us more about this unexpected money. Or they're trusting that you will give it to them. Surprise. Take it how it reverberates. You as a high priestess, you may not be earthly aware. Now you may have a spiritual perspective or a spiritual download, or intuitively know that you're about to step into some sort of abundance, okay? But this Empress energy could be an energy that is about to show up for you, that is going to surprise you, or just showed up for you and it's surprising you. Now that may be the case for someone. Also, what I'm picking up is that this individual who wants to come towards you is expecting to pop up on you whenever you receive this unexpected finances. If you haven't yet and you do receive it, just kind of, it may reverberate that someone wants to come in and pop up on you looking for some sort of loan or some sort of assistance financially. There's manipulation here. This could be somebody in the past that manipulated your emotions, caused you a lot of emotional pain, and now they want to come back and say hello. They want to come back waving and shit. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, I guess. Tell us some more. Divine feminine. I feel like this is your energy for sure because it came out in the pre-shuffle. I didn't take it out. You're glowing up. You're growing up. You're glowing up. You're elevating. Okay, rising star. So you are definitely tapping into something that's giving you possibly more exposure. I don't know if you are on a public platform, social media. If you're a public speaker, a teacher, a guru, a spiritual worker. You work with the community around you. Whatever it is, you're stepping into this rising star. Like there's a spotlight that is on you, um, in your divine feminine energy. Let's see. Tell us more. So you may communicate. You may talk, teach, share, guide, as a divine feminine. Yeah. Highly intuitive, high priestess, divine feminine energy here. A clear communicator. Okay. They could want to communicate with you because they feel like you're in this divine feminine energy. If they're coming over here to be desperate and look for some assistance, and yet at the same time, someone in the collective, I think because maybe this person in the past was abusive, maybe this person in the past caused you a lot of emotional pain that you healed from, that you've made your way to separate yourself from this individual and their energy, healer energy. Okay, tell us more. They want to come communicate with you. Relationship. Could be somebody you was in a relationship with before, or they want to come in and try to mend a relationship or establish a relationship. Tell us more. Travel. So this is them coming in towards you for some sort of a relationship, some sort of a connection. Opposition. Something is blocking them, or this could be them in the past showing, um being opposition towards you, towards your growth, towards your healing, towards your life, right? Clarify opposition. Distant future. Okay. So they opposed you and tried to keep you from being able to move towards your future, or this is them wanting to come in the future and come in as opposition, and they're going to mask it behind this friendliness. Clarify plans and friendliness, spirit. Blocked, access denied, poverty. So whoever this is plans to come to you and be friendly because they feel like they're locked in some sort of poverty or they need some sort of help. They may not have access to you right now, and because they don't have access to you, they may not even, it could be because whatever took place in the past, they could be going through some karmic retribution, right? But if it's not because, it's just that they are feel stuck in some sort of poverty and they need help. This could be energetically as well as financially. I'm seeing the health card here. Sage advice about how to get things better, how to get things well in their life. All right, so that could be financially, physically, could be both. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay. Tell us more about this plans and friendly. A message. I feel like this is them sending you a friendly message. A friendly message. You may have already received it. What is this? Courthouse, a decision. They've made a decision to send a message to you. They've made a decision to accomplish this by maybe messaging you. Maybe this has already happened. Okay? This has already happened at the time of this message. Tell us more. Legal, official, officiate, transition, And then we have occupation came out. Is that touching the divine feminine? It is. Okay. So there could be some changes that have officially taken place with you as it relates to your work, as it relates to your healing, as it relates to your grow up. There's something official about the work you're doing. You're officially being seen as capable by this individual or by whoever you serve, whoever you help, whoever you serve at the altar on behalf of. But there's something official. There's an official transition that's taking place to the work that you do. So your gift has officially made some sort of room for you. This could be the good news, the great news that this individual who is either in your family or you deem as family, they're angry about it. I don't know what they're coming towards you for. You can't come towards nobody like this asking for no money, no honey, no moolah doolah for you lie. It's abuse here. Yeah, right. So you've ascended out of whatever abuse they threw. This person is mentally, emotionally unstable. It seems to be. Tell us more. What is this? What is this right here? Let me see. Vent. What do they want to vent about? What do they want to vent about? Probably this poverty. Twin flame. Okay. What do they want to vent about? False. This is a false flame. Documents, statements, info, agreement. Child. 9/11 tower, something they want to reveal that could, I don't know if they want to reveal anything that could create a tower. Let me listen. They could want to convince that they were in some sort of a false flame connection. Okay. They could want to vent about that. What is this child? Is this them being childish or is this them a tower? A false flame connection. Endings. Something ended. Maybe they're showing up childish because they were in a false flame connection and that connection either ended, needs to end. I don't know. Something has ended. Because I'm really feeling heavily that this is family for the high priestess that this message reverberates with. Give me more. Give me more on this twin flame. They could come wanting to get information about being in a twin flame connection. Maybe they had a child with a false flame and now the relationship has ended. I feel like that's the venting. They may feel like you have some information about how to deal with the dynamic of a false flame. If this is not an actual physical child, this could be them either showing up energetically, childishly, or this could be a tower that is taking place within their inner child because they feel like they're going through a false flame or a twin flame connection that was false, and they want information about that. How to end something. Tell me a little bit more about this vent. It's mutual. Divinity. We have 11 on the divinity as well. Nice guy. This could be someone in the past that maybe you were on the same wavelength with. Maybe at one time you shared possibly the same spiritual values. I don't know if this person is someone in your family or close friend who, whether you were religious before, and you're no longer religious, but there's something about your past connection with them that may have been mutual, like you were on the same wavelength, or you thought the same about life, about things, about God. Because with this divinity and nice guy, is giving me God. And you still could be on the same wavelength as it relates to God, right? But you, as a high priestess, this person could be looking at you as more knowledgeable, or they could be wanting to come in pretending that they look at you as more knowledgeable, because at the end of the day, we're still getting to this desperation for loan, because this person's finances is kind of uh upside down. Okay. um Going through a little bit of a hardship. Can you clarify desperate and loan, please? A mature man. Conflict. There's a conflict with the mature man. A mature man walked away from this individual. Abandonment. This could be what has put them in this poverty state. At least they feel, I guess. Tell us more. Desperate and lone. High honor. Actual money. So this mature man is the individual whom they may have been receiving money from. Now, this mature man has found some sort of conflict and has abandoned this karmic woman. I'm feeling feminine energy here. Okay. Maybe they used to do some work for this man. Um Protection, jealous and envy, and work. Okay. Let's see. Give us some more, spirit. What's going on? No, I don't want to get tarot. I'm feeling what's the tea? What's the tea deck? All right, let's see what's going on. What does the collective need to know further about this situation? They could be having some sort of situation with their child. Because I just saw on the shuffle, I saw child protective services and dust it off. Or they could want to bring you some information about helping them clean up something, fix something. Maybe it's the relationship with you that they want to dust off. This could be an impersonator. Okay. Again, with that that with the priest, and something came out with the priest card, karmic feminine. It's gonna be somebody who yeah, they think in their head that they are on the same wavelength with you. That's what they think. I mean, if they was, well, I ain't gonna say all that, but I mean, you should be able to figure out your own situation. That's all I'm saying. Okay, tell us more. No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up. Lies. So this individual is, and I'm feeling compulsive liar. I'm feeling a good liar. I'm feeling a person who could tell a lie so good that they believe it they damn self. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is coming to make up something. Tell me more about this no facts. A closer look, inside scoop up. So they trying to get in your business. They're trying to get in your business, so they're coming to try to mirror you because they really just want to get a closer look and get up in your business. So they're coming to make up something. It's something that they want to know that they don't know. They never have the facts, so they have to come in and try to get a good look at how it is you navigate something. Okay, so if this person is trying to mirror back to someone in the collective that high priestess energy, but they're actually a karmic feminine, all right, then they may be trying to come in and see how it is you operate spiritually. Okay, because if they're trying to mimic you or impersonate you, but they can't because they don't have enough information on you. What is this? Fake account, fake social media. So they're on your social media. So you could be a high priestess who does I mean, you may do tarot readings, you may share things, you may give life lessons and life experiences as a high priestess and talk about the divine and the process of evolution and growth and awakening, whatever it is. Or it could just be your personal account, right? Could be just you, showing your outfit for the day. I don't know. But this person is on your social media. They're absolutely Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. Okay, we can add TikTok, we can add YouTube, all right, or any platform where you are posting, Pinterest, anything like that. They're on that social media platform watching you. Tell me more. Moving. They're watching the way you move. They're watching your movements. They're watching to see when you move, where you move. Take that how it reverberates. You could be getting ready to move like geographically, environmentally, like you're leaving one home, maybe going and getting you another one. I don't know. Maybe they're watching to see, maybe there is something tangible, financial that you're about to receive, and they are watching your social medias to see proof that you have received it based on the way your videos look or where it looks like you are in your videos. You know what I'm saying? Like just changes, small changes that would indicate that you have received something or that you've grown. Your platform has grown and your finances are in a better place, or your finances are growing as well. Like they're watching to see your movements. Tell us some more. We have ego, hurt, ego getting in the way of relationship. What is this ego here? Moves in silence. Tell me more. Hurt ego. Drugs, addictions, toxicities. Their ego may be hurt because maybe you deemed them toxic. Maybe you deemed them toxic. Maybe that's why you moved away from them. Dust it off. They definitely want to clean up something. I feel like they want to clean up your perception of them. Mm-hmm. Uninterested. Out of this person's hurt ego, they could have developed some sort of addictions. Okay, alcohol, drugs, just addicted to a pity party and having one, right? Addicted to you, and spying and looking and lurking on your social medias here because you aren't interested in this individual. You aren't interested in sharing your life. That could be what the moves in silence is. Most high priestesses do move in silence. We don't necessarily need um to show up publicly to do what we do as high priestesses, as high priests, right? But we do show up publicly, okay? We do, involve ourselves in world things like social media, right? um but you're not interested. You lost interest in this individual. You lost interest in giving them information or talking with them or chatting with them. Most likely because this person did show up toxic. You did see it. Using your gift as a high priestess, you saw it. You peeped it. You picked it out. Okay, it wasn't hard to see, and you moved away. You moved away. Clarify uninterested. You're uninterested in any karmic friends. Okay, you're uninterested in these secret competitions. Cause who competing with who? Cause I'm damn sure not competing with you. Okay, like you know what I mean? Like you in that energy, and this person's ego is hurt. You were uninterested in making some sort of pact, getting in some sort of maybe possibly even a coven, or just agreeing to group up. I did see groupie here as well. So maybe they wanted you to be a part of the fold, be a part of some sort of a high priest, high priestess group, or collaborate or connect or whatever the case may be, and you was not interested in it because you can see, okay? You can see that something was bad karma. Something would have brought bad karma. This person has bad karma. Uh-huh. They may be intimidated of you too, and they may be bothered by that. I'm pretty sure they are. Okay, give me some more. Hooked. Trying to bait somebody. Hooked. They were trying to bait you, and you moved on. What were they trying to bait the collective for? Or they're going to come and try to bait you, and you're going to move on and double down on the uninterestedness of it all, right? Tell us more on this hooked card. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. Maybe they tried to trigger you some kind of way. They tried to hurt you, hurt your feelings, put you in an energy of sadness, being upset, and you politely chuck the deuces, like, yeah, no, not gonna be able to do that, because I don't have nothing to be sad or hurt about, because this person is showing up karmic. This could be them as well, sad, hurt, and upset because they tried to hook you, keep you, bait you, and you moved on when you caught wind of it. Somebody's cutoff game is super strong. I love that for you. Uh-huh. There was maybe some sort of a friction. Maybe they tried to create friction. They tried to create an argument or that energy of competing and fighting, and now they either want you back or they want to get back in your energy to do this again or do this now. Take it how it reverberates. They want you back so they can continue to try to attempt to compete with you, which they can't because they're showing up as somebody who actually hasn't tapped in. And if they were in their high priestess energy, then they wouldn't even be thinking about competition. They don't even go together in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? So this could be past energy that they want to try to move you back into. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't even understand. Like, why are they trying to do this? Because you're getting something. You're growing financially. So this could be past energy where they try to bring in some friction to cause tension, to cause a back and forth energy, a runner chaser dynamic. I'm hearing. Oh, so they could have been a false flame. And now they see you winning. This is why they're trying to do this, because they see you winning. I said runner chaser, didn't I? Okay, and you dodged a bullet. You definitely dodged a bullet. You got the hell out of Dodge. Okay? Escaping crazy people. All right. Tell us more on this jackpot. This inheritance, this unexpected money. Now that's unexpected money twice. clarify the unexpected money, please, Spirit. Moves in silence. Take it how it reverberates. High Priestess, this could be something you have already received that you don't talk about, or this could be something that you're about to receive that you shouldn't talk about, or this could be something that they have knowledge of that they're not talking about. Tell me more. Unexpected money, moves in silence. Grudge holder, bad karma. I don't know why, but these little balls on her face are giving me that this individual that wants to come towards you could have beauty marks or moles on their face. Take that how it reverberates. I don't know. But they're holding a grudge because they're sitting in some sort of bad karma. Why are they holding a grudge for their own bad karma towards the collective? Why are they holding a grudge? If it's their bad karma, why are they holding a grudge? Scarcity tactics. This has to do with your value in comparison to theirs. They feel devalued. And they may feel like you took something from them. Okay. Here we go. Though they may feel lost. Maybe they feel like you devalued them by moving away the way you did. Maybe they're holding a grudge because you saw their bad karma and moved away. Reflecting. Give me more on this reflecting. You may have moved away to spend more time with yourself so you could tap into another level, right? Tap into your high priestess energy. On the brain. Love on the brain. This is them. They can't stop thinking about this shit. they feel devalued. They may be holding a grudge because they feel like you were able to tap into the fact that they had some sort of negative karma. All right. And so because of that, they feel a loss. Scarcity tactics is about making something appear to be scarce in order to raise its value. Oh. Okay. So in your absence, they're now, they feel like something was taken from them. Now they see your value in not having access to you, or access being harder to get towards you, like to you. Happiness hater. You could be a card reader. You could be a card. Maybe this person thought that they were the only ones qualified to do whatever it is that they feel y'all share mutually. Maybe they feel like they was the only ones qualified. Maybe they felt like they were so unique or so set apart. They're losing some perceived value, like the way people are perceiving them or the way they feel people are perceiving them. I don't know what this has to do with you though. It sounds all very personal. Now you could know this person. This could be somebody in your family, right? Like if this is someone in your family, maybe the family is starting to see you in a certain way where they feel like they can get more advice from you, they get better advice from you. Maybe this is someone who's, feeling a certain way because people are in the family are now seeing your value in a different way. Maybe they tried to devalue you in front of the family, discredit you, undermine you in front of your family or to your family. And maybe your family members outside of this individual is now not seeing you that way. They wanted you stuck, though. They definitely wanted you stuck. Maybe they wanted to make it appear that, that you were stuck or you were limited. Now they feel stuck. Huh. And they feel lost. And they're ruminating over you, over you and your gifts, your abilities. Okay? Apparently your value, whether that be energy or finances or both. They're ruminating over there. They can't stop thinking about it. They feel like something was stolen from them. Maybe they tried to block you. Yeah. Your light irritates their demons. They want to block your light. Child, good luck with that. Um, is there anything else the collective needs to know? Deceit and support. So this person wants to come towards you as if they want to support you. They want to come to you now in good energy. All right, but this is deceitful. This is not really the energy that they're actually in. They may think that because you are a high priestess, because you have grown the way you have, as it relates to your occupation as a high priestess, relates to your work and function as a high priestess, they may think that you're automatically going to have some empathy towards them, and that's going to be the door in. Spirit say bad news. Bad news for them, and they are bad news. Past. This person was bad news in the past, frustrated you, gaslit you, was very envious of you. Come on, and now you want to come back? We have love and date. So they're trying to schedule a date to do a check-in. Go sit down over pancakes and sausages and eggs with cheese and shit and little orange juice, little coffee or something. You want to go to the IHOP and when you go to the IHOP, all right, and chop it up. Mm-mm. Once you let your guard down, they're going to ask you for a favor. They're going to ask you for a big favor. Again, this is the collective. I'm sorry. You're not going to be open to this. You're not going to be open to this. Not now and not in the future. Anything else the collective needs to know? I feel like the high priestess that resonates or reverberates with this, I'm gonna just give you some encouragement because I think you got this situation buttoned up. I really do think you got this situation buttoned up. Where do we want to go? I think you got this buttoned up. But I'm going to get you some light and love out here and just confirm and affirm you. Spirit, give this high priestess some affirmation, some good energy. All right. This is light work. That's what I heard. This is light work. Light work as in you got this buttoned up, because I don't see you budging. Affirm, please. Learning to love myself. Booyah. Ow. I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. Alchemist. Okay. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. So if this individual, this is what they hate about you, by the way. This is what they're envious of. This is why they want to come in with their cock blocking energy. This is the grudge they're holding. This is why they can go kick rocks. Tell them Yaya said it. You can go kick rocks, boo. Clarify with goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and I feed on positive. I feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and to others. This is what they are, they know about you. This is what they know about you, that you are very supportive. You are very understanding because you are very positive, right? But the issue is with this individual is that you don't see a reflection there. Okay? You didn't see it then and you don't see it now. I think they're confused because they think that because you're in your light that they can just come weasel their way in. But in you learning to love yourself, what comes with that is strong boundaries. Okay? What comes with learning to love yourself is strong boundaries. All right? We have, thank you, balance. This is what I was just saying. Okay? This is what they don't get. This is what, if they was to actually tap into their potential to be a high priestess, high priest, this is what they would understand. But because they're karmic, trying to mirror that or trying to occupy a space that they have not actually earned, then they don't understand that yes, you are a high priestess. Yes, you have empathy. Yes, you are very nurturing. Yes, you do give support. Sometimes unconditional, right? But not all the time. Not to everybody. I find balance between each sphere of my life, okay? So this is the integration of the shadow and the light aspect that being a high priestess requires. It requires being able to kind of scale Jacob's ladder, if you will, okay? I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. Again, do your thing, boo. Okay? Do your thing. All right? Keep shining out here. You know, I love this energy to whoever this resonates with, reverberates with. I love this energy, okay? This individual is going to be sadly mistaken when they come cheesing and skinning and grinning and they get this here. They're not anticipating that. They're not. Because who I'm speaking to is a very kind hearted, divine feminine, high priestess energy who knows herself, and they're not expecting that balance. But it's okay. It's more than one way to serve, right? So in you keeping your boundaries erected, in you saying no, right? I don't want to reconcile any friendships. I don't want to go to the IHOP. All right. I don't. If I go, I'm gonna go by myself, or I'm gonna go with somebody who is actually my reflection. Right. I don't want to go with you. I guess is the point here. In doing that, you're still serving as a high priestess. But I think who I'm speaking to, you already know that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, collective. This has been the reading. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know how I reverberated with you, okay? Share, hype it up. If you are not a subscriber, if this is the first time you are seeing or hearing my voice, or if you just, like to breeze by every now and then, but you haven't subscribed, go on and hit the subscribe button. Join the tribe, okay? If anybody needs a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box. You can shoot me an email. We'll chop it up and we'll get that done for you. Also, if you are not a member and you'd like to join, hit that join button, okay? Become a member. And to all of my current members, what's good, Scarcity family? I love you girls. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time and spending, some of your day with me when I post. I really appreciate it, all right? I'll see you guys on the next message. Peace, family.